Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, a top 5 team in this conference, the LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. RPO and supposed to select it.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air. It's Van Buren. Fires to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Categories. You have 12
After the big
options.
play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45.
This defense is flying around with bad intentions. How about the stick the defender...
Oh, he's got some space. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Tackling. Some drops. Hits option is set to 15. Spread.
The give to the tailback. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
There are 6 categories. net. Formation 3-3-5. Over. Cover 3 was made goal.
The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Spread. Spread.
Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Casey. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do.
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way. What's his name, right? That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 8 categories. You have
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. He now has 72 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off play action on first down. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And how nice is it to have an eraser at the quarterback spot? First down, you get sacked, lose a bunch of yards. In a more difficult situation, you call a pass to try to attack the secondary, but he's got the ability to do this. Just pull it down, get all those positive yards back, and then some.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you're dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive. So it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it'll be down right there.
Entering play call formation, there are 6 categories. Coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Cover 1L, double bracket.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route.
Spread.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Baxter. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, they've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer.
Turning it on! Oh, the sweet feet. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
This guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
The Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Cover 3 match.
After the 3 yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Spread.
The sure hands, it's Cooper. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Spread.
Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
There are 6 categories.
4th and short means I'm going for it nowadays. You see it all over college football. Everybody's using analytics and saying, I'm going to take my chances of going for it rather than punting. So great job by the defense, but you better get that next play ready.
Recent, there are 6 categories. You have 9
so
options.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Spread. Give cushion.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. LB cover, LB blitz 1.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Spread.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll move the wide receiver.
this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 32 to Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short game. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? Or the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And they gamble in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending them.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
WS Blitz 1.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Spread. Give cushion.
Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short game.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Formation. Their option is double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options.
It'll be third and long. He might want another play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the right. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score.
Option is set to.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. and it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
RPO, counter Y.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this...
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Coach suggestions.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physicality. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
Entering inside zone.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Van Buren. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown LSU!
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it out. It's Black. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Categories. Cover 2 man, Tampadu. 1 Robert press. Cover 1 Robert press.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Spread.
He'll start this drive firing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Give cushion.
Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Cover 4, FS will cover 6 invert, die, nickel. Over. Cover 3 sky.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Quarterback making checks.
Give cushion.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds.
Auction is set. Punch S. RPO alert screen.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Van Buren. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
There are 8 categories.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Auction with verticals.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets it out fast. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense.
Entering. Call to now. Resume. Entering.
Stop and show the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Entering. With menu pop-up with resume game. Cover 1 hole.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering cost screen, you have 5 options.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
There are 6 categories. Cover 1 hole.
Here comes the Texas offense.
Spread.
They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Spread.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
Makes the grab. It's Cooper. There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Division.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands. It's McCutcheon. Got room at the 35. Breaks into the open on the touchdown, Texas. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're being hard. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 8 categories. There are 21 subcategories. Options such as coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Your combo is selected.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so probably no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Pocket breaking down. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
You might just think that dude's a power back, but what a great job coming out of the backfield, become a wide receiver, and then guess what? When he gets in the open field, that's not a lot of fun to try to bring to the ground. That's a big move.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
There are 8 categories. You have
well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. Reason, like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Entering play
Having a
ball,
playmaker
coach
like that can
suggestions.
get the
There are 8
offense out of just
categories.
about
You
any
have 15
situation.
options.
No doubt, he can roll right, he can
Selected.
roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass,
Entering
you
play
have to defend
ball,
run,
you
and you
have
have to
5
defend
options.
plays that
You
aren't
have
even
left
called.
is
So
selected.
good luck stopping this cat.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Black. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive.
Spread.
Little over anxious out of the stance early, and it's a
Entering
false
pause
start.
screen, you have 5
The
options.
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
On the double. Clear. Clear.
Spread.
The
Spread.
offense changing the play. Snaps it in the shotgun. That's caught. It's Baxter. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Suggestions. There are 6
Well, it's important in this
categories.
game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Cover 6 will hot blitz 3. Nickel. Over. There are 6 categories. You have
So now
36
it's second and
options.
long.
Cover 3 matches. Give cushion. Spread. Spread.
Tuna. Hornet.
Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Baxter. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds.
There are 8 categories. You have swap, draw, counter, RPO, pistol, gun, auction set, ring tight, juice, phone call, bouncing, chip, you off, shot.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Fires on the move. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. Let's see if the offense can overcome it.
Categories. You have 9 auctions. Drag curl is selected.
Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Working the middle. Gets away from one, finds room. Wide open spaces. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he's set up his offense down in the red zone.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Inside, shuffle, flood.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have PhD punch, RN, PhD punch.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup and ball on that play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Dead center perfect. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire, and a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Lee, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
There are 6 categories.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears liking their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past that put on that purple and gold. Look good, big, physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
Makes the catch. It's Casey. And boy,
Entering
is he
play
close to
call,
that
coach
first down.
suggestions.
Maybe
There are
just a
6
couple of inches
categories.
short.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
Formation, there are 6, nickel. 3-3-5, over, cover 3 buzz middle.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the
Entering
fourth.
play
Time to
ball.
see who steps up,
Nickel.
who makes the winning
Option is
plays
set
to
to
take
double
home that
mug.
W.
There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already
Spread.
up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Got all they needed for the first down, and then he
Entering
gets
play
down
ball.
on the slide.
Coach
I think we're going to
suggestions.
see
There
more
are
and
6
more of this in college
categories.
football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side
Number
of the field,
6.
you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
Spread. Spread.
They'll go to the ground.
That's such a great physical play by the
Entering
defense,
play
because this is
call.
one of the
Coach
bigger, more
suggestions.
physical running
There are
backs you'll
6
see in the country. And
categories.
we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending
Spread.
him back for a tackle for loss.
Here's the pressure. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into
Option,
coverage.
double
You've
mug.
got the
There are
lead.
6
If it's not there,
categories. You have
just
12
throw it away.
options.
The head
Cover
coach
1 hole is
loves to
selected.
see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. Gets away from one. He's got space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it
Entering play
stands.
call. Double mug. There are
Just
6
when they thought they had the
categories.
big
You have
play,
12
the penalty
options.
wipes it
Cover
out.
1 hole is selected.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the
Spread.
25.
Give cushion.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catching time to 30 and still running. Touchdown, Longhorn! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Entering
They
play
extend
call.
this
Coach
4th-quarter
suggestions.
lead, and
There are 6
now they are staring at
categories.
a 7-game winning streak. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious
Entering
wins.
play
Can
call.
this be the
Coach
next
suggestions.
guy
There
to
are 8
catapult this
categories.
offense,
You
to
have
bring
12
Texas
options.
back to
Shuffle slot
prominence?
is selected.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Snagged in the middle, it's Sampson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
There are 8 categories. You have 12
Wow,
options.
already up to
Shuffle is
250
selected.
catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Paul.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Myers to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Entering 3.
So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. This offense has it with really good field position.
29
Spread.
2-9 Philly.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Casey. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Trying to get the edge on the toss. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late now, down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running it.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
On the option. Quick toss. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
This quarterback is having a day, man. And right there, he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
That's 60 out jacks. Gut option is set. Formation. There. 5-3. There are 2 categories.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. He'll set up to throw. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big and they take over.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop.
Oh, he's got some space. Chased out of bounds. What a big play there. They'll mark it at the 47.
And these big plays are created first and foremost by the hog mollies up front. The guys who never get credit, the big boys, the big nasties, the big uglies, they put their hand in the dirt. They go.
He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive at that time? They just can't come up with it.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense knocking that one away.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
They didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. And here come the horns. They got it again on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Cover 2. Cover 6 and cover 3 doesn't have Mike SS free. Cover 2 contain.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Spread.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
CB bench. Cover 4. Cover 3 Scott. Formate. Nickel. Over. There are 6 categories. You have 36
This third down
options.
play
Cover
might
3
be
matches.
the last
Spread.
chance for this defense to stay in the game.
Give cushion.
From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third
Entering play
down.
call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation. Over. There are 6 categories. You have
They already
36
have a
options.
comfortable
Cover
lead up
3
by
matches
multiple
selected.
possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down.
Entering play call.
Good job
Over.
running that
There are 6
route to get past the
categories. You have
sticks because he
36
got
options.
nothing after the
Cover 3
catch.
matches selected.
And the Longhorns will have it first and 10.
Give cushion.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Casey. Just a
Entering
quick
play call.
rhythm
Over.
throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Leaves it with the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the
Entering play
4-yard line
call.
before he stops. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. You have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Trying to barge their way in. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
5-3. There are 2 categories.
The big fellas line up in a goal line defense.
Moves!
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll go to the air. for the score.
Entering play
They
call,
want to
coach
finish the season
suggestions,
strong, and man, are they doing that
categories.
here in this Week 11 performance.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big
Entering
moments in
play
this
call,
game, they've been able to step
options,
up and
play
deliver,
return left to
particularly
select.
on offense. Very impressive performance.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a
Entering
touchback,
play
and they'll
call,
take
coach
over at the
suggestions,
25-yard line.
8 categories, OFL options, vertical date
The
options
drive
selected,
starts from their
short
own
cross.
25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Got a man, it's Sampson. Timeout is
Entering
called,
play
and the
call.
clock is down to 8.
Option is set to split slot. Option is set to white. RPO alert stick. RPO alert shock.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll get the
Coach
timeout with 5 seconds remaining
Option
to
is
play.
set. Option is set to empty. Option. Double slant stick.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Goes.
Defense not showing press coverage. To the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. That was hardly a performance